phone. Regulating and understanding emotions. Mm-mm-mm.
How we going?
That's a university
I about to say.
study. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you go cap. Down. It be people that be wanting you to absorb their emotions that they're dealing with for the day. And if you don't get mad along with them, they kind of get in their feelings like, oh, I'm mad. Why aren't you mad too? I have my own emotions to deal with.
So for me on that situation, because I done had some people do like, and an emotionally intelligent person is gonna know when you're doing that to them.
Every time, that's why I be sitting back like, I know what you're trying to do.
Like they're gonna know when you're doing that to them. And the craziest part is like when I was younger, I used to do that, like around the house. Like I said, I grew up my celibate.
Used to be
I used to be mad.
I
And
did
I'd
the
be
same
walking around,
thing.
they laughing.
I did the same thing.
Why y'all so happy?
Yeah.
Now I
You
gotta
supposed to be
ruin
mad
their day.
because you think everything revolve around you.
Yeah, so I'm like, I ain't gotta be mad around me. Like, no, they don't.
No.
So then I'm trying to do little stuff to make them mad. And like I always say, that they energy just didn't match.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they wasn't gonna let my energy. At first they used to, they got tired of it. So they would, I could get under their skin.
Right.
The older I got, the less I could get under their skin. And it started being like, okay, go ahead. You wanna be mad? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave you here by yourself.
Shut you out,
in this house and let you be mad. And we'll see how you deal with it.
Exactly.
And when you come back around, then we can talk about it when you're less emotional about the situation.
Right.
But it's like I said, it took me seeing those things and growing up through those things to understand like that is, first of all, it's unattractive.
It's so selfish too when you think
It's
about
selfish. It's you are literally trying to put everyone else around you in a state, in a mood that you're in. And at what point do you take a look at your inner self and say, what am I doing?
Yeah, I need to deal with this by myself.
And when they're mad, does it make you feel better? No.
Right.
So now we just all in here mad.
Exactly.
Now we
all sharing emotions.
The same emotion.
Man.
Now we group thinking about one emotion for different reasons.
That wasn't even your original emotion. You just absorbing, especially with empath. I'm an empath, so it took me a minute to really start being able to, no, I will not be feeling what you feel today. Absolutely not. No. Because I know how I am, so I used to have to tell myself, I will not allow this person's energy and emotion to affect how I'm feeling. Because I care about this person, and I know they want me to feel what they're feeling emotionally, I'm not going to do it because it's going to throw me off for the day. I'm supposed to be having a good day, but because this person want to go and have a rambunctious, all over the place day, now I'm supposed to absorb that energy all because I care about you? That's not fair.
That's not fair. And that's been selfish to myself. Or more so selfless to myself, I should say. Because now I'm taking on your mood, your emotion, your happiness, your sadness, all because I care about you.
Yeah.
All because in the name of, I might, say I love you, like we talked about last episode. Or maybe something to the point where like, hey, I kind of want to understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, I feel like nowadays, for me personally, I can just talk about on the tip of if you come around me and you like in that irritable mood and I could tell that like it's very quick because you're gonna try to do something to irritate me. It's very like once you see I'm laughing, having fun, stuff like that. Like let's say I'm at home, right, and hypothetically I'm playing the game and my girl come in, you'll never believe what happened at work. She see me, I'm laughing on the game with my boys or stuff like that. And she come in, turn the game off. First of all, my first response is probably gonna be an emotional response. What? Then I'm gonna look at you and see that you're irritable.
Reel it back in.
Don't even worry about it. Now I'm finna laugh.
Yeah.
Cause that you really here.
I know what you want out of me, and I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction of getting that reaction out of me.
Let's talk about what you had. What happened at work today? Why they, you know what I'm saying, got you to this point. And then what I'm gonna do for you is get back on this game.
Right. I'm gonna listen to what you said. I'm gonna give what advice I can, or just listen. If
or
that's
just
what
be
you,
the open ear.
that's it. And then after that, don't expect me to sit here and be mad with you or
Oh,
something.
you want to sulk?
No, I'm sorry. I'll listen to your problem, but I'm not about to sulk with you. We're not doing that.
What it got to do with me? And I get it. I'm supposed to be the person that you confide in. I'm supposed to be that fixer up as your man. Are you hungry?
Yeah. That doesn't mean I have to take on your emotions. Just because you love somebody or you're close with somebody, that does not mean you have to take on their emotions. I don't know where we gotten that from. I just think that everybody has accustomed, not everybody, but a lot of people have accustomed to think that, oh, if I'm feeling this way, damn near the whole world gotta be feeling, because people think the world revolves around them. And metaphysically, your world does revolve around you, but the collective world does not revolve around you. So expecting everybody around you to absorb the emotional energy that you're feeling is unfair to that person, because they may have already have emotional energy that they're dealing with. So you're not even being what's the word I'm looking for? Mindful of what they could possibly be dealing with emotionally. You just want, oh, because I'm feeling this. Everybody over here need to be feeling this. If you ain't mad with me right now or sad with me right now, you don't really rock with me. And that, I just don't agree with that.
Do you want some flowers, Charlie?
I just don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
If it's my partner doing that, are you hungry?
Yeah,
That's
bro,
gonna be the first thing I say.
Yeah,
I know food is very help people put it.
But I can't be sad with you.
You want to go work out?
Yeah.
Let's go play some basketball.
And the reason why I'm so adamant about it, because I'm a person who regulates their emotions. So, and like you said, a person with emotional intelligence. So those people are very mindful when they get into these emotional drops and these spunks, because it happens with everybody. So
it happens. You're never gonna have a life where everything's gonna go as planned and how you want it. You're always gonna have those emotional derailments to where life gets you off track, and how you respond is gonna be how people perceive you. So if you respond in a way to where, okay, I'm at, let me go in this office or this space and make sure let's see who I can piss off with.
Right.
I'm already pissed off.
Bro. Man, I've seen that so much.
Let's see who I can piss off with me. And like I say, the people with a light that shines, it's gonna shine regardless.
Yeah.
So
and that energy
they probably either gonna stay away from you.
It's gonna bounce right off.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce right off. They're gonna reflect.
Yeah.
They're gonna reflect their light brighter than you're trying to dim it.
Exactly. Because light shines bright. I'm telling you.
Like, you know what I mean? Their energy is they're gonna walk in and they're gonna be in their good mood, and they're gonna see you in your bad mood, and they're
like
probably
you said, you can notice it so quick.
They're probably gonna look the other way.
I'm telling you,
let's find someone else.
That's what you on today.
Don't
I
even
still
worry
rock
about
with
it.
you, but that vibe today.
When you come in here tomorrow and you smiling,
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna talk to you like you got some sense. But today,
them vibes is off, so I'm over here with it.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't take it personal.
And then, because it's if you're childish and immature, if you're one of those people that try to seek out someone that's happy, and then you continuously try to seek out that person throughout the day.
It's like you make it your duty to have this person to feel as low as you feel.
What are you doing?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
What are you doing?
Because a lot of these people, including myself, have worked to this level of being in that high frequency, being in that level of positivity. Because I used to be a kid that was always mad, bro. That's why I'm so protective of my space and my energy and how not to let people influence my emotion, because I used to always be that mad, angry kid. So when I got to that point of being at that high frequency and vibration of continuously being able to move into that positive light, even on my days that's not so good, I'm like, bro, I worked too hard to get to this place of peace, bro, within. So I refuse to let anybody, family, friends, whoever, girlfriend, anybody mess up what I built, because it was a process. And when a person went through a process to take back control of their peace within it's like, bro, I love you, but I can't allow you to do this
I
to
don't
me.
even want to.
Because I take that little shift into that road, it may take me down a whole deep, dark path that I don't have time to go down
That can
with
be
you.
Triggering.
You know what I'm saying? I might.
It might
come on,
trigger.
bro.
It could be very triggering
Come on,
for me to
because
go
it's
down.
old things on that path. I'm telling you, bro.
So, for me, I'm a little bit different. I grew up just a giggly, kind of like bubbly person.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been that bubbly person. And so, the older I got, the more things started to happen, and the more situations and life lessons that I ran into. And like I said, when I was with my family, I would always like be in this. If I did get in an upset mood or something upset me, I would try to reflect it back on them, and I would try to basically walk around the house and let people know I was mad, or walk around and
make it known,
and then try to find somebody that was probably having the best day. I only know this because I was that person.
Yeah.
Like literally, I find one of my brothers. This is about 12, 13, all the way up until like 15, 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
I literally would walk around, find the happiest person in the house. I'm getting on your nerves today.
Right.
Like, I'm about to be immature to where, like, I'm finna sit in your space, seek you out, and make you mad.
Yeah.
And my parents would then say, go to your room. No. Because I'm purposely trying to make someone mad. And so then eventually, when I did go to my room, I was able to control my thoughts a little bit more.
Because you had to send that energy by yourself.
You got to send. You don't have nobody that
to
neglect
it too. Yep.
Because it's like a fire, right? When you mad or you sad or something like that, it's like a fire. It needs oxygen to keep on growing.
Yep.
You need other people to
that,
validate that feeling to where like, yeah, I knew it was something else. But when you ain't got no oxygen to that fire, it gets real dim.
Oh,
and you start to see like, man.
I'm tripping. Oh, God.
I'm tripping. That serious.
I'm tripping,
and
bro.
Guess what? More than likely, you know what I'm saying, God willing, I'm going to wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's either going to still be the same problem or it's going to have a solution. And then guess what? I'm going to go to sleep and I'm probably going to wake up tomorrow. Yeah. And it's either going to be a solution to the problem or it's still going to be there. Yeah. But regardless, what am I doing? What's the common denominator here? I still gotta get up and live life.
Yeah. And if you're gonna get up, you might as well take that initiative to take action towards, first off, understanding why you're feeling the way you're feeling.
And I saw a video, and I prompt people to start doing this with their emotions. It was this girl that said she talked to her therapist, and I've never went to a therapist or anything like that. This is probably my therapy, but back on track is. She went to a therapist, and therapist said, she's been going to the therapist for years, and therapist said, you need to start figuring out different words for your emotions. Right. And she wasn't listening to the therapist, and she was like, no, but you really need to. The emotional wheel we have is so big.
It's large,
so
bro.
Vast.
I know you're going with this. That's her.
She said, when you say you mad, you end up feeling that emotion. But you probably wasn't mad in that situation. She said, so start here. Start what word you are feeling. So you're not, the mad, the sad, the happy, those are very base words. Describe exactly what you're feeling. So you might be feeling a sense of overwhelm. Or you might be feeling overwhelmed. Okay. You might be feeling a little bit anxious.
Right.
Okay. You might be feeling, I don't know, a bit frightened.
Right.
But see, these things are words that you're scared of. These are emotions that you're scared of. You scared to say that you feeling baffled. Yeah. You scared to say that you feeling
fearful, maybe.
Fearful. Yeah. The ones that you scared of, but you know, mad, sad.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Happy. You know that.
Right.
Because
it don't really trigger like because we're so What's the word I'm looking for? We're so used to the word that it doesn't really affect us.
It's not conceived
Exactly.
as bad.
Right.
It's not perceived as bad. It's more so it's perceived as normal.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to feel it's normal to feel mad, sad, angry.
We're desensitized to the word.
Yeah, like happy, joyful. Those words don't have a negative connotation towards them. But other words may, like different types of emotions, like like I said, the emotional description is so vast.
Absolutely.
It's literally thousands of words you can use, and so I would ask people to start then. When you get hurt, like let's say things happen. We talked about relationship. Let's say you have a partner that's not being honest with you. You get cheated on, or you're not doing so well at the job and your boss come up to you. Are you feeling angry, or are you feeling what's a different word to describe angry?
Irate.
Are you feeling irritable?
Yeah.
Are you feeling more so anxious about it?
Or is it feeling you feeling from a whole other situation? You know what I'm saying?
So once you know what you're feeling, then you can say, I'm not even mad at the fact that he cheated on me. I might be embarrassed.
Yeah. 100.
I'm not even embarrassed at the fact that he actually cheated on me. I might be embarrassed that other people know that he cheated on me.
Or even embarrassed that I allowed it. That I didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a...
Hey, and am I even embarrassed that I allowed it? Or am I more so upset at myself for not doing the self-work to allow it?
Disappointed. So it's so many, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to different realms of different avenues of how you feel and how you perceive that junk. So
I'm so glad you brought that up, bro, because I've been saying this in my head for the longest. There's 3 steps people need to do with their emotions, especially when things first happen to them. Number 1, assess your emotions. Like basically what you just saying going through the wheel. Okay, I use bad a lot, but I'm not really feeling bad. I just use that as a cover up because I don't want to get into the intricate details of what I'm really feeling. So once you go through that wheel and assess that large wheel, then once you pick out how you really feeling, you understand what that feeling is. So you sit there and like, okay, this is what this feels. So now when you're understanding what these emotions feel like, you're expanding your emotional palette to where when you come into these different situations in the future, you already know how this feels because you actually sat there and understood the feeling and the emotion. The next step, what was it? Assess, understand. Number 3, regulate. So once you understand it, you know how to regulate it. You can't regulate something you don't understand or you don't even assess.
Yeah.
So once you assess it and understand it, you're able to regulate it and know, okay, I'm feeling like this. I know I feel like this because I went through the steps of knowing what it feels like. So therefore, I don't need to put this on to other people, and I know how to control it to where I keep it within my circumference and within my bubble, and it doesn't affect anybody else.
I mean, if you do that process, what time do you have to then go and try to make someone else feel your emotion?
You don't, because it's so much energy and attention being put that
process.
Tell you.
You have no time to go and do that.
Nope.
It's
an either or. You can't. You're not able to do both.
It's just not feasible. And so, while in my room sitting down, I would just find stuff to do. Because oftentimes I got in trouble so much that I'd probably take my TV, take my phone. So now I gotta read. Oh, reading kind of calming me down. I'm still kind of mad.
Facts.
Maybe I need to do some push-ups.
Yeah.
I'm too tired now after I done did 1,000 push-ups to be mad. So I'm not even mad. So
redirect that energy.
When you redirect that energy somewhere else, and if you redirect that energy to that process that you're talking about, you'll be able to, like you said, assess a whole emotion that you're feeling. And then the more you do it, it becomes muscle memory. So then the process isn't as long. So then you can internalize how you feel and then better navigate a situation to where now you're not even thinking about trying to make someone else upset. Now you're not even thinking about that you're feeling this type of emotion, you're at the point where, what's the steps of solving it? What's the point? Okay, it's just another notch on the back, like another chip on the shoulder, whatever. I know I'm feeling this, that, and the third. I know how to assess it. I did assess it. I did go ahead and, you know, regulate it to where it's like, all right, yeah. And that's where those even keel people are. Yeah. You meet a lot of people that seem maybe like they're nonchalant, but in general, and they may be just assessing their emotions a little bit different than you.
Exactly.
They may seem standoffish. They just may be in the point of resolving an emotion that they just felt.
Within, exactly.
Some people do that, and some people need friends to do that, because the girl, like I said, the girl I saw on TikTok, she was doing that with a friend.
Got you.
And so the friend was helping her out. Said she was at work doing it, and the friend was helping her out. She was saying, oh, girl, you might feel this emotion. She said, nah, I don't really feel that. Okay. So then she look up something else. Well, let's look up a synonym to that emotion, or a different word for that. She said, you might feel like this. You might be right. I do feel like that. I think I do feel like that. And so she went back to, long story short, to summarize it, she went back to the therapist and thanked the therapist, because at the end of the day, she's able to now process those emotions at a different rate and a different type of thing. And she doesn't allow an emotion that she isn't feeling to then take control of her. Yep. So if you say you're feeling bad, you say you mad, that emotion starts to take control of you. So now you're starting to put other things that you was mad about in this.
Open up a whole nother lane. Boy,
man,
oh God.
You're just stacking them on top of each other. Now we just not even. What is the root of the problem?
You just set a bar right there, because it's so many people that misdiagnose that emotion that they're feeling. So now, because they've told themselves, oh, I'm feeling mad today, and you weren't even feeling mad, but you just told every single cell within your body that you're feeling mad today. So now your whole body is about to encompass the feeling of being mad. So you might even get sick a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because that comes with that negative connotation of that vibration
of
that emotion.
You might get a headache.
You know what I'm saying? All because and some people want to feel that emotion so bad. Some people want to be mad. Some people want to be sad, especially in this victim mentality, in this state of mind.
For sure.
It's just, sometimes you weren't even feeling that. That's what you wanted to feel.
That's what you're comfortable feeling. That's what you're okay feeling. Yeah. But are you okay to say that, like you said, you were fearful in that situation? No, you weren't fearful of losing someone. You were fearful of having a different look on yourself. You were fearful that you may not have things all figured out, but you thought you did.
Right.
That's a whole different conversation that you have to have with yourself. So it just, you can't allow those things, those emotions, to take control of you. Because like you said, you use the example of mad, I'm going to use the example of sad. Now you sad, right? Oh, I can't eat because I'm sad. Now you didn't lose. You already underweight maybe, or you already was having some weight issues, or your stomach was already kind of messed up. Now it's doing twists and turns. Oh, I'm sad. So now you put yourself in a bubble, and now your immune system is not fully working. So you get around a sick person. Now you extra sick. Yeah. Now you extra sad.
Now you're letting these emotions take over. Basically, it's take control of the reins,
Is you literally stacking an emotional cake, and you just layering it up, and it's gonna take you longer to uncover.
I was just about to say, with the layers that get stacked up, it takes some time to, and so we just broke down emotional intelligence, and whether they know it or not. So we're able to do that because, as we talked about stacking those layers up within ourselves, we had to go back and, okay, you know what I'm saying? We had to do that.
Am I really okay with this situation? Yeah. Was I okay with the resolution that came with this situation? Did I really resolve it?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, probably not.
Am I really at peace, or am I just posting or flexing just like to make it seem like I'm all good? And am I really at peace with the situation? It took me a minute to really get at peace with some situations, bro.
It take you a long time.
You try to push it back. Oh, I'm good.
I'm
you
straight.
really
I'm
sit
fine.
back, you're like,
and especially with men, I know we generally do that. Is we say we fine, we not.
nah, bro, you're not good. You can tell when a man is really like at peace and fine with the situation because it's just that
sometimes
certain
it ain't
energy,
too much
bro.
to talk about.
It ain't, bro. So that's why I be quiet a lot of times.
He be on some it is what it is type of situation. It's not that he's nonchalant about it. Like I said, men, some people process things differently. I know as being a young man, I process things a lot differently. I need that isolation period. I need to be isolated a little bit.
I have to.
And that frightens some women because then they think it's personal.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, no, I need this, sweetheart. I need it, please. If you want to see me grow and excel to my best, you would allow me to have this isolation. It has nothing to do with you at all. I promise. You are wonderful. You are magnificent. But this isolation period helped me evolve into the individual that you like now, that you see, and that you're gonna continue to like and possibly love in the future. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's bro. I like that because I don't think people really understand the importance of emotional intelligence. And just being able to even the point that you said about people adapting emotions that
they don't actually feel.
That you don't actually feel. It's so many people that do that, and people have to start being more in control of their emotions in general. When you go out day to day, don't let the smallest thing affect how you feel. Like that's insane.
We tend to usually, what we do is pick an emotion for the day.
That's how I'm gonna feel.
We pick an emotion for the day. Then, in order to go ahead and further validate that emotion for the day, I'm gonna put some psychology to this. To validate that emotion, we wake up, get in the car, and listen to some music.
Hey, come on.
Validates that emotion that we feeling.
Bro. Come on.
And then we go out and we shine whatever emotion that we're feeling, and we portray that to others.
Yep.
And then y'all come home to a significant other, a friend, a family member, whoever, and they ask you, "How was your day?" And you tell them, "It was a bad day today."
Yeah.
You woke up feeling bad because you picked that emotion when you felt bad. You then got in the car or put in your headphones and walked, doesn't matter, and listen to some bad, sad music.
Mm-hmm. To validate, to validate
then
what you
went and tried to probably make others mad or let others know that you're mad or
to validate
sad.
The reason why you're feeling is just because. So now because you made other people around you feel like that, it's like, oh, okay, I should be feeling this way because now everybody else around me. No.
Or you put on a facial expression, right? Because you didn't already got the validation from the music. So you go into the office, or you go into school, or you go into whatever. If you work overnight, you go in home and you walk in with that facial expression on your face. So you walk in and you just, and now somebody say, "What's wrong?" I just ain't feeling it today.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be mad. So now they gave you just by asking, "Are you mad?" They gave you some more validation.
Yep. I must be mad if you.
I ain't mad. You continue to walk around with that mean mug in your face, and then you don't want to say nothing to nobody, and then they say to somebody else, "Oh yeah, he mad over there. Don't mess with him."
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just wish more people would embrace being able to take on their own emotions and treat it like it's. I guess like don't treat it like it's a job, but treat it like it's helping you to grow. Because it is, you know what I'm saying? You should want to know the feelings you're feeling. You should want to be able to assess what you're feeling. You should want to know how to understand, okay, this is what that feel like. I already went through that emotion, so I can put that in my back pocket. I got experience in that emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have experience in certain emotional states because when they go through situations that cause this emotional state, they completely and instantly, nope, I'm blocking it out.
Yep.
So you never get experience on feeling that emotion. When you allow these emotions to flow in and feel it, you now have emotional experience in these different states. So now you're even able to help other people and guide them through their emotions. Basically what we're doing here, because we have emotional experience and the palette of emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we're not experts, but we have the experience.
Yeah.
We set through these different emotional states. We felt through, we understood it. And you know what I'm saying? We went through situations that caused it, so we added to the experience.
We added to the experiences. We, like you said, we went through some certain things, and then we developed a group or a support system around us that also could help guide us through those emotions as well.
Right.
So it's important to have those people who may be emotionally intelligent or may be understanding of you for feeling these emotions. And that comes with experience of just dealing with the person long enough.
That's another thing I meant to touch on. Just the emotional intelligence and regulating your emotions while in a relationship, because that's so key, bro.
Yeah.
Putting that emotion on your significant other
is unfair.
It's a quick way to end your relationship.
For sure. It's very unfair. And so that goes hand in hand with like almost trauma dumping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
absolutely.
It goes into the part where, like I said, once you've been validated through all those things, right? And I forgot which track I was on.
Yeah.
But I'm back on the validation track.
Right.
Once you got validated from waking up, that feeling that, going to work, listening to music, that was a part of the emotion or attached to the emotion that you were feeling. Going to work, people asking you how you were feeling or the validation that you were feeling, that validated you feeling that emotion. And then you came home and then you still had the same face on, and then your significant other asks you how you feeling, and you say bad, and you expect them to be mad or bad or feel that emotion with you.
And if they don't, it's a problem now.
Or sometimes a significant other may have we dealing with so many different things, right? So they may not have time to ask you.
Yeah.
And then you emotionally dump things on them.
Yeah. Through different actions, like stumping around the house, slamming the fridge, slamming the door.
Making sure it's known.
Making sure you know you being heard, like through your actions.
And so then they wake up and then not wake up, they walk upstairs or they walk in the room and say, "You don't know I'm mad?" I was having a good day.
Right. Because a lot of these people be knowing that, but it's like, I don't feel like dealing with that today. I'm mad like it ain't.
I was having a good day.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just not going?
Because that's not how you express you trying to share your emotions with somebody, because a lot of people, like we said, they're dealing with their own stuff already.
Yeah, so
you come in with that loud, irate stuff, it's just, especially a man who appreciates his peace. I know me personally, I'm mad like I
don't hear it.
Yeah, I don't. And you can come communicate with me.
The bad notion of that, brother, is, he nonchalant.
He don't care. Yeah, I've got that all my life. It's just, no, I work to a place to get to this certain level of peace.
Listen, I know myself well enough to know if I get into it with you,
I know where it's going to go. I know where it's going to go.
You just can't sleep for the night because you mad. If I get into it with you,
it's not gonna
ain't nobody in this household gonna sleep for a week straight.
I'm telling you.
And if you move wrong, breathe wrong, or look wrong, we might not get no sleep for a month straight in this junk.
Facts, bro.
And I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
I've been that person. I now have done, like you said, the self-work in order not to be a person or individual that's like that. And so now I'm not even gonna let you trigger me to get back to that, because that is
the path that you.
It was unattractive to me, and I know it's gonna be unattractive to you. And even if it ain't you, it's gonna be unattractive to other people.
Yeah.
That ain't getting me paid. That ain't getting me laid.
It's not, bro. So anything else you wanted to touch on,
man,
bro? You wanted to cut it right here. Anything else?
I ain't got nothing else, brother.
Yeah, man. So with that, you feel me? Just cranked out 2 episodes, so this episode might be a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Something y'all can listen to on the way to work.
For sure. Emotional intelligence is very, very important.
Cleaning Sunday, I listen to this while.
Yeah, a quick little 40 minute, 45 minute practice. Might be a little bit under that, but we squeeze a lot of game within those couple minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Stop validating emotions. Summarize these. Stop validating emotions that you don't even really feel. Mm-hmm. Assess the emotion. What was the middle one?
The first one was
assess.
Second one was understand. Third one was
resolve. No.
What was it? It was assess, understand.
My memory is bad, brother.
Hold on. Assess, understand, regulate.
Regulate. Not resolve. Okay.
Assess, understand, regulate.
Take two.
USR. Hold on. No, AUR.
AUR.
Assess, understand, regulate.
Assess, understand, and regulate your emotion. Stop validating emotions that you don't feel, that are untrue. Mm-hmm. So that's the assess part.
Yep.
Understand that what is making you feel these ways.
And why
you feel these ways. And then regulate it. And then ask yourself, after you've done those three things, do you really feel this emotion? And on that note,
this has been another episode of the Paradigms Perspective Show at The Realm. I'm your boy Zay.
Cole.
Hey, we're going to catch y'all on the next video, man. Peace. We out. Just gave y'all emotional intelligence under 40 minutes. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you.